Hey guys, welcome to Unbiased Rugby. My name's Donovan. So today's episode, I'm going to be talking about the New Zealand sides in Super Rugby. Let's be honest, the New Zealand sides have pretty much dominated Super Rugby and Rugby Championship games the last couple of years. The South African side, I think it was only the Waratahs that had that. I think it was maybe not last year, a couple of years ago, a few years ago, where they actually won it. But besides that, South African side hasn't won it since 2010. That was the Bulls. If I look at how the New Zealand sides are going to do this year, look, I think all money would probably be on having another Crusaders victory. It seems fairly inevitable. They're such a well-drilled machine. I think they've got an exceptional coach. Yeah, it also depends how New Zealand Rugby want to rest their stars. Are they going to be playing them all the matches, or are they going to rest them quite a lot more? How many camps is there going to be during the year for the All Blacks? Because obviously with the camps you lose 30-40 players. So yeah, I just don't know how many camps they've got planned. Normally they have about 2 or 3 camps during the Super Rugby. And they do have to rest the players, I think, every 4 or 5 games. So it might be an opportunity for some of the other countries to actually catch up. But saying all of that, I still think the Crusaders are probably tipped to favourite again. The other side that I thought that last year, I thought it would be the Hurricanes that would have won it, but they're probably the next best side in New Zealand Rugby. Sorry, Chiefs fans. I still think of all the sides, Crusaders be the top, Hurricanes next, probably the Chiefs, the Highlanders, then the Blues. Sorry Blues fans. I know T-Sense Rugby is a big Blues fan, but I'm not sure who's the head coach at the moment. Is it Tatumanga? Was he demoted? I'm not 100% sure what's happening there. I know they did very well in Auckland. Did very well in Mitre 10. I think they won it. I think everyone was pretty happy about that. But then I'm just not 100% sure about Super Rugby. Thinking about it, I think the strongest challenge to New Zealand would probably be the South African sides, especially playing in South Africa. I've got a feeling that the very, very, very few easy games against the South Africans, because the Bulls have I think they've got a new coach. I'm not 100% sure about the coach, but coming against the Australian sides, I do think the Rebels may be a dark horse against the New Zealand sides. But I still think it's going to be a New Zealand team topping the points. Look, in all fairness, I'm hoping that with the conference system, it's very, very unfair on the New Zealand sides. I'm not a big fan of the conference system. I prefer having a full round robin. The reason being is that having the conference system, it seems to promote mediocrity, especially in Australian and South African sides. You don't have to be the best side in the competition to make it to the semis. You just have to be top of your conference. And I think last year, I think the top 3 sides were New Zealand sides, and in point wise. Then I think it was the Lions that came just after that. So yeah, I'm hoping that this year, that regardless of the conference system or the point system, that the best teams get through. That would be the best, I'm just hoping that that's the case. It's a pretty difficult place to go to travel in New Zealand. I'm still expecting super hard derbies in the New Zealand side. Also, I'm actually quite nervous because I haven't really heard a lot of noise from anywhere in New Zealand, except obviously a couple of YouTubers. But normally, I read a lot of Rugby Pass, and there's a lot of South African news, and there's a lot of Wallaby news, and Kurtley Beale, you naughty boy. And there just hasn't been a hell of a lot coming out of New Zealand, and which makes me kind of worried, because I just feel like they, after what happened in Ireland last year and losing to South Africa last year, that one game, and a close call against England, I just think I think they're going to come out swinging. All hell's going to break loose next year. But yeah, I'm still expecting another dominant year from New Zealand. I still think they're going to win most of their matches. I still think they're going to be favoured in most of their matches. But I don't think it's going to be as close as it normally has been. My prediction is that the Crusaders are going to win, and it might even look. I'm hoping it's not an all New Zealand final, but chances are it probably will be. And like I'm a South African. I support my sides through thick and thin, and every week, blindly, absolute blind faith, I support my teams. But yeah, let's be honest, the New Zealand sides are top in Super Rugby, and I don't think their dominance is going to disappear anytime soon. I still think that after the World Cup, with a lot of players leaving from all the nations, I think it might be a little bit more level pegging field, and I have a prediction that the Bulls are going to win it in the next 2-3 years. Well, I don't know why I'm wearing this hat then. I should have been wearing my Bulls hat. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling that the Bulls are on the way back, and my honest opinion, I must admit, I always end up talking about other stuff when I open up my videos. But I've always believed that South African rugby is strong when Bulls rugby is strong, but that's just my personal thing. But let's get back to the thing. So my favourite, Crusaders to take it, Hurricanes to give them a big challenge, Chiefs to give the Hurricanes a big challenge. The Highlanders will always be strong at home, and the Blues will be in another building phase. I just don't see them getting out of their slump. If they do, good on them. I'd be really, really happy. It'd be really nice to actually have a strong Blue side again. I remember when in the early 2000s, when the Blues just won everything, and it just hasn't seemed like it's happened for a hell of a long time, and that's it. And let's hope that those days are over. But listen, guys, please put your predictions down below of who you think is going to win Super Rugby this year. Who of the New Zealand sides are going to do really well? My predictions are they're going to win Super Rugby this year. They might win it fairly convincingly, fairly comfortably, and my money's on the Crusaders. Chat soon, guys. Cheers. Bye.